Icebreakers. Icebreakers are simply stuff that you can ask people at the beginning of class, or you can ask them throughout the class, doesn't really matter, that get people talking about themselves. It starts to get a sense of camaraderie where you can start to share things that are, hey, this is what I did today, or this is what I like, or this is blah, 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 and it gets people talking more than anything else. Now, there's a right way and a wrong way to use icebreakers. There are really established gyms where everybody knows each other, and a really long icebreaker is inappropriate to do every day. It's more something that you sprinkle in as the coach when you feel necessary. Hey, there's a couple new people today. Here's a question. What is everybody's favorite soup? You know, whatever it may be. Now, this list that I wrote it on a plane. I was sitting there and I was like, man, I want a list for all my coaches to be able to give people so that they don't have to think of one on the spot and they don't keep on going back to the same thing. What did you have for breakfast yesterday? So I wrote this list, and we've slowly added to it over the years, and it's not perfect, but it's something to go off of. Now, if you want to create your own icebreakers, here's a couple little tips that I've found. If you ask stuff that is too personal, it gets weird. So if you're like, okay, say when your very first kiss was. Some people have never been kissed, so that question might fall flat and you'll feel weird. Another thing, if you get out there and you're like, what's better, cats or dogs? And you're like, yeah, cats suck as the coach, then people who are not into dogs or who really like cats will feel kind of crapped upon. So don't be that person. Generally, you want to have short things where they don't have to think about too deep an answer. Like, if you said, name one time that you got surprised and you weren't expecting to get surprised. Like, people have to think about that. They feel, okay, when was the last time I got surprised? When did I not think? Like, it's too much. Make it surface level and short and fast. Now, if you got really deep groups, then you might be able to take it a little further, but for the most part, keep it pretty surface level. Hey, what's your favorite color? You know, hey, what's your middle name? Like, you know, things where it's like, you don't need to unpack it too hard and people can just throw out an answer. Keep it fun, keep it lighthearted, keep it fast, don't let it bog down classes, and know when to use them and know when to not use them. Enjoy the icebreakers. I used a lot of these and it was one of my favorite things to do. But again, it's not always appropriate. How I try to sleep.